Hey everyone, welcome back to Film Snob HQ. I'm on the road to Avengers Doomsday. Previously, we've looked at Howard the Duck, we've looked at the Fantastic Four, and we talked about Blade. Now we're heading into the 2000s, and this is where I feel like the real dawn of the comic book film happened. And it's not my opinion, it's a popular opinion. Everyone, I think, agrees that in the 2000s they really came into their own. And nothing was more surprising and successful in the year 2000 than the X-Men. This is my 5-disc Blu-ray set. It's got everything from 1 through to first class. So I won't hold this up every video. I'll just put up a picture probably next time. In the year 2000, X-Men came out, and I could not wait. I loved that cartoon as a child. I couldn't wait to see Wolverine and the others on screen, and thankfully, they put Wolverine in pretty much all the film. It's less of an X-Men film and more of a Wolverine film, but it is wonderful. If you haven't seen X-Men, and you're completely unfamiliar with the concept of the X-Men are a group of humans known as mutants. They're the next step in evolution, and when they're born, they don't have all their human DNA. They've got powers. Wolverine has the power to heal, and Storm can control lightning and thunder, and Cyclops has an optic beam coming out of his eyes. The X-Men. I don't have to explain this to you guys, but this is their first on-screen debut. Hugh Jackman in the titular role. He was cast at the last minute. It was actually meant to be someone else. I'm forgetting their name right now. I feel terrible about it, but he was the villain in Mission Impossible 2. Dougray Scott was meant to be Wolverine. So Hugh Jackman was a last-minute addition, which is crazy to think because he has been our Wolverine for almost 30 years now. Halle Berry as Storm. Completely underutilized, in my opinion. I feel like she could get a lot more screen time, and she would get more screen time in future movies, but we need more Halle Berry as Storm. Famke Janssen as Jean Grey is really charming. You've got James Marsden as Cyclops, and it seems like from that Doomsday teaser he's going to get a lot more to do, which is good. And then, of course, the wonderful Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen as Professor X and Magneto, respectively. The first flick is not a perfect film by any stretch of the imagination. I rewatched it the other night, and it is a little bit slow in places, and the final fight is in a gift shop, but that's fine. They would definitely step up the quality of film in number 2, but for a first appearance of the characters, a really good start. Do I think the X-Men are showing up in the film? Yes. They're showing up in Doomsday. We've seen it in the teaser. They've done all the casting announcements. We haven't heard about everyone. We haven't heard about Anna Paquin. She's been unwell. Hopefully she shows up as Rogue. Hopefully Famke Janssen returns as Jean Grey. She said she isn't, but they all say they're not, and then they do. And we haven't heard anything about Halle Berry either. So we've heard about most of the dudes, but not many of the women. So I hope they do show up. Anyway, that's X-Men. They're showing up in the film. I guarantee it, at least most of them. Next up is Blade 2.